You know, I'm going through a lot, and some days I just be like, everybody go through this in their career, and they like,
The whole industry's eyes just popped wide open because Young Miami just took it to court. And this could turn into one of 2025's biggest copyright showdowns. Things just went from social media shade to full-blown legal smoke. According to insiders close to Isha Brownlee's legal team, Miami is officially suing Miss Tyla for a jaw-dropping $20 million, claiming Tyla's new single Chanel straight up copies key elements from Miami's unreleased track, Take Me to Chanel.
And then somebody said, Miami, that song took you forever to drop. And she said, don't matter, it's my song. Then another Twitter page said, PSA, it is Tyla. She has a new song called Chanel. The chorus is, put me in Chanel, put me in Chanel. And Young Miami said, let's talk about it. Now let's listen to both songs and see how we feel. Let's do it. Now, the songs sonically don't sound the same at all. I don't hear it. But what Young Miami is saying is that I guess she played the song specifically for Tyla. And so for her to come out with a song that's similar to it with the same concept is weird. Take me to Chanel, put me in Chanel. Who was the real Chanel Cabina Court? But Tyla's song coming out Friday, and who knows when Young Miami song is coming out. But shoot, you might as well put it out Friday too. May the best Chanel win.
It all started with that now viral tweet on the 16th of October when Young Miami posted, Take me to Chanel 13, put me in Chanel. At first, everyone thought it was just a clever promo drop until she started posting cryptic messages that had fans clutching their phones like, wait, what's going on? Seconds later, she accused a certain It Girl of stealing her entire vibe, writing, this star really ran off with my song, and I don't even know how to feel about it. But here's where it gets wild. Sources are saying Miami actually played her unfinished track for Tyla months ago during a studio hangout in LA. If that's true, and Tyla later flipped that same sound into her single Chanel, then this could get very messy very fast. Industry folks are whispering that both songs share nearly identical hooks, melody flow, and even a similar ad-lib sequence, and that's a serious problem in copyright court. The streets are buzzing, the blogs are spinning, and the receipts are being pulled. Because if Miami wins this, it might set a whole new precedent for female artists in hip-hop. That single tweet sent social media into a total meltdown. Every blog, fan page, and gossip account jumped in within minutes. And just hours later, TMZ confirmed the mystery girl was none other than Miss Tyla, the Grammy-winning South African pop star who had just teased a single called Say Love Me before dropping Chanel.
Sense that you gotta put in Chanel. Put in Chanel. I say love me and put me in Chanel.
Talk about timing that feels a little too perfect. But what really made this whole thing blow sky high wasn't just Miami's accusation. It was the receipts, the timing, and the eerie similarities that fans can't stop dissecting. For months, Young Miami had been teasing her solo debut, and back in February 2025, she told fans on X that Take Me to Chanel would be the baddie anthem of 2025. Then in August, she doubled down again, tweeting, Take Me to Chanel is a hit. Everybody trying to take my songs from me. No, no, no. So when Tyla popped up on TikTok and Instagram Reels previewing Chanel, singing Say You Love Me, then Put Me in Chanel, fans instantly caught the connection. The melody, the tone, even the vibe screamed Young Miami. The comments section exploded with people saying things like, this sounds just like Kershaw's track. And ain't no way this isn't the same song. And here's the kicker. Miami insists she privately shared her demo with Tyla months earlier while they were both in Los Angeles for BET Awards weekend 2024. If that's true, this isn't just industry drama, it's betrayal with a capital B. The internet's eating it up. And now everyone's waiting to see if Miami's gonna drop her original demo as proof. Because if she does, it's game over. Young Miami claims she played that unfinished track for Tyla during a chill studio hangout set up by a mutual producer whose name she's still keeping on lock for now. But according to insiders close to the situation, that exact meeting has become the core of Miami's $20 million lawsuit. Her legal team is allegedly building their whole case around that moment, saying Tyla heard the original hook and later flipped it with a few minor melodic tweaks. The kind of small changes that happen in pop all the time, but when it's tied to an unreleased track that's already copyrighted. That's where things get legally dangerous. Now the fans? Oh, they're divided like never before. Some people are saying Miami's just trying to stir drama, while others are convinced Tyla crossed the line.
Because Tyla, the colored South African girl, came out with a song called Put Me in Chanel, and Young Miami got a song called Take Me to Chanel, and Young Miami has been, teasing the snippets of the song, and it's they saying it's a highly anticipated song, and she played the song for Tyla, the colored South African, and then all of a sudden she came out with that. I think it's stealing. They done told us that they come over here to take. And that's exactly what they do. They soak up the essence. They soak up the culture that they claim we don't have. They get some of the source.
One ex-user even dragged Miami, posting, "Young Miami's song is so garbage. Tyla did her a favor by putting her song out first. The songs are completely different." But another fan quickly clapped back, writing, "We're still waiting for the proof that she supposedly played her song for Tyla." The back and forth online is getting heated, with both fan bases going head-to-head. Number Team Miami versus Number Team Tyla is officially trending. And industry producers are starting to weigh in too, saying this could spark a bigger conversation about who really owns a sound in the streaming era. The pressure's on, and whoever drops the next receipt might just shift the entire narrative. At first glance, there's no public sign that Tyla and Young Miami ever interacted. No pics, no videos, no collabs, nothing. So fans started asking the obvious question, why would she even play her song for Tyla? One comment summed it up perfectly. If you said Glorilla, JT, Cardi B, or Doja Cat, maybe. But Tyla, where did Young Miami even pop up from again? And honestly, people have a point. Didn't Miami hint she was done with rap not too long ago? That's why this whole lawsuit has the internet scratching its head and talking non-stop. But here's where the story takes a serious legal turn. According to court documents allegedly filed in Los Angeles Superior Court, the complaint goes way beyond gossip. It lists copyright infringement, unjust enrichment, and emotional distress. Miami's legal team claims her composition predates Tyla's release by over 7 months, and they've got metadata receipts from her Pro Tools Cloud session, dated the 4th of March, 2025. Even wilder! The attached affidavit allegedly includes snippets of Miami's demo recording, and the lyrics are practically mirror images. Her version goes, "Take me to Chanel, buy me what I like, put me in Chanel when you sigh in your type." Now compare that to Tyla's teaser. "Say you love me, then premiere Chanel, you know what I like." The resemblance is hard to ignore, especially when both share the same rhythm and flow. The internet's calling it Chanelgate, and people are lining up on both sides. Legal experts are saying if Miami's metadata checks out and those lyrics hold weight, Tyla's team could be in deep water. This isn't just drama anymore, this is a courtroom showdown waiting to explode. Things just got even more intense. A musicologist hired by Young Miami's legal team reportedly dropped a bombshell in court filings, claiming that both songs share a whopping 68% lyrical overlap and an identical cadence pattern in the hook. That's not a coincidence. That's a straight-up musical fingerprint. Miami's attorney says those similarities alone are strong enough to warrant a full trial, especially when you throw in the fact that the beat structure supposedly matches too. According to the expert report, both tracks run on nearly the same BPM and use a signature rhythm pattern, often linked to one of Tyla's regular South African producers. If that's true, it could look real bad for Team Tyla, because it suggests the same producer who helped her build Chanel might have heard or even recreated parts of Miami's original demo. And the lawsuit? It's no small claim. Miami's reportedly seeking $20 million in damages, accusing Tyla's label of profiting off her creative work. The filing also alleges Tyla's team gained early commercial benefits through streaming projections and even secured a brand partnership with Chanel. The same kind of high-end deal that Miami could have landed first if her single had dropped on schedule. This isn't just a copyright war, it's a full-blown industry scandal, and it's pulling fashion, music, and money into one messy mix. Meanwhile, Tyla's camp has been playing it quiet, real quiet. No official statement has come from her team yet, but sources close to the situation told insiders that Tyla sees the whole case as frivolous and opportunistic. Behind closed doors, her reps are allegedly calling this lawsuit nothing more than a publicity stunt to hype up Miami's comeback. And here's the twist. Insiders claim Tyla's legal team actually sent a cease and desist letter to Young Miami days before the lawsuit went public, demanding she stop spreading what they called defamatory innuendo and false claims of theft. But once that filing hit the internet, the blogs went into overdrive. TMZ, Complex, Hot and Whiff Up, and Hollywood Unlocked all dropped stories with dramatic headlines like City Girl Goes Legal on Tyla and The Battle of the Chanels. Commentators quickly pointed out that this isn't the first time Young Miami's been caught in controversy. Fans haven't forgotten when she had that tense public clash with her City Girls partner JT, accusing her of sneak dissing online, something JT later denied, but the damage was already done. So now, with Tyla brushing off the lawsuit and Miami doubling down with legal fire, the internet's watching two major stars locked in a fight that's mixing music, fashion, and pride. Everyone's wondering if this will end in court or if one side's about to blink first. Some critics are calling it out, saying Young Miami might be using this lawsuit as a publicity stunt to boost her solo rollout. But not everyone's buying that narrative. Legal analysts have stepped in, saying hold up. If Miami can actually produce documented studio sessions, digital timestamps, and verified creation dates proving her song came before Tyla's, then this is no PR move at all. That kind of evidence would count as prima facie proof of ownership, which could make this case a very serious copyright battle. Meanwhile, Tyla's handling it like a pro. She stayed calm, collected, and strategic. Not a single messy clapback or shady post. Instead, she quietly doubled down on promoting her single, posting a sleek caption on Instagram that read, "Chanel 10.24 next Friday." Fans instantly saw it as a classy clapback, turning her silence into power. The post racked up millions of views, and the comment section lit up with everything from support to suspicion. And that move might have worked, because insiders claim the track is already projected to land on Spotify's new music global playlist within hours of release. But now that Miami's lawsuit has officially dropped, Tyla's label is reportedly in panic mode, facing a major decision: settle quietly, delay the release, or go all in and fight it out in court. The stakes are sky high, the tension's building, and the industry's watching every move, because this case might not just shake up the charts, it could change how artists protect their sound forever. From South Africa to the US, this lawsuit is turning into a global storm, and fans everywhere are calling it a wake-up call for rising artists who collaborate across borders. The drama is shining a spotlight on how messy intellectual property laws can get when music crosses continents, studios, and jurisdictions. What's legal in LA might not hold up in Johannesburg, and that's exactly the angle Tyla's legal team is reportedly ready to push. According to inside legal sources, Tyla's lawyers plan to challenge the California venue, arguing that the supposed studio session took place in a private Airbnb, not an official recording space, meaning there was no contract, no NDA, and no binding agreement protecting the material. If the judge sides with Tyla, the case could either be dismissed entirely or moved to an international copyright tribunal, a process that could drag on for years. And this is where it gets really spicy. Miami's team is allegedly pushing for discovery access to Tyla's raw studio project files. They want her session stems, metadata, and timestamps to compare side by side with Miami's own Pro Tools files. If that request gets approved, it could expose who actually created the song first. But if the court denies it, Miami's whole case would have to rely on her own studio logs, emails, and text exchanges to prove her version came first. At the end of the day, it all comes down to two key questions. Did Tyla ever have access to Miami's demo? And do the songs sound substantially alike? If the answer to both is yes, this could turn into one of the most important copyright cases in modern pop, and everyone from artists to producers is paying attention. Legal insiders are saying a jury could absolutely side with Young Miami. But that massive $20 million claim might be more of a strategic power move than a literal goal. Analysts explain that it's common for artists to start high. Those figures usually act as negotiation anchors. If the case ends up settling, Miami could still walk away with a solid $1 to $2 million payout. Plus, joint songwriting credits if Tyla's label decides to settle instead of battling it out in court. From a business perspective, Miami's got more to gain here than she risks losing. A verified lawsuit like this doesn't just grab headlines, it rebrands her image beyond the City Girls era, positioning her as a serious solo artist who's ready to fight for her creative rights. And the timing couldn't be more convenient, with her debut project rumored to be in its rollout stage. Meanwhile, Tyla's team is reportedly anxious behind the scenes. The ongoing litigation could potentially stall her brand deals with Pandora and Coca-Cola, especially if court filings start mentioning commercial exploitation of stolen work. That's a nightmare headline for any pop star, and it could easily shake investor confidence or brand loyalty. But what's got industry execs really nervous is the precedent this case might set. If Miami wins, it could change how unfinished music gets shared in studios. No more casual sessions, no more playing demos for friends or collaborators without airtight contracts. One insider even said, "After this, nobody's showing unreleased music to anybody, period." As of now, Tyla's single Chanel is still scheduled to drop the 24th of October under Epic Records. But Miami's team isn't backing down. They've allegedly filed for a temporary restraining order to halt all promo and distribution until ownership is officially decided. This isn't just a music feud anymore. It's a full-blown industry shakeup, and everyone's watching to see who blinks first. Court insiders are whispering that a hearing could happen within just weeks. And if the judge approves Young Miami's temporary restraining order, Tyla's upcoming release might actually get blocked in the US. Even if it continues streaming internationally, that would be a major blow to Tyla's momentum, especially with global playlists already teasing the song's debut. But Miami doesn't seem fazed at all. Her latest tweet simply read, "Don't matter. It's my mother's song." Short, confident, and clearly aimed at Tyla. Meanwhile, Tyla's acting completely unbothered. She's still posting studio clips, dance rehearsals, and behind-the-scenes footage like nothing's happening. Fans are calling it the ultimate power play, the kind of calm confidence that says, "I'm not worried." The battle of public opinion is still completely split. Number Team Miami is standing firm, saying artists deserve to protect their work no matter who's involved. They argue that inspiration doesn't justify copying, and Miami's doing what any serious artist should do, fighting for her art. But Number Team Tyla is clapping back, saying inspiration isn't theft, and claiming Miami's using this lawsuit as free promo for her solo era. Still, one thing both sides agree on: this drama is reshaping how international collabs will be handled going forward. The music industry's realizing that when creativity travels across borders faster than contracts do, somebody's bound to get burned. Experts predict that labels will soon start requiring stricter paperwork, North Dakota, and timestamp demos before any artist plays even a second of unreleased music again. And that means this case won't just end with a verdict. It could change the way global music is made forever. Most copyright battles, like this one, end quietly behind the scenes, long before they ever reach a courtroom. Insiders say months of negotiation could lead to a private settlement or shared songwriting credit, especially if Tyla's team concedes that Miami's work may have influenced the final track, but without admitting any intentional theft. In that scenario, Tyla could offer co-writing rights and a slice of the royalties just to make the issue disappear. But if she decides to fight it head-on and loses, the fallout could be brutal. She might face millions in damages and even risk pausing her Grammy momentum. As for Young Miami, aka Miss City Girl herself, this could easily become the defining moment of her career. If she wins, she'll be seen as a trailblazer, a fearless artist standing up to global powerhouses and major labels to protect her creativity. It would mark her official transformation from viral rapper to respected industry player with serious credibility. But if she loses, critics will spin it as a failed attempt at clout, a publicity stunt that didn't land. Either way, both women are under intense pressure, and every move they make is being watched worldwide. So now the question is, will it be act up, you can get smacked up, or will Tyla let it all roll off her back like water? The only thing certain is that this showdown is far from over. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you Team Tyla or Team Isha, Young Miami? Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and turn on notifications, because this story is still unfolding, and I'll see you on the next one.